Hey guys, welcome to Money Mindset and More. And today's quick question is around how brand partnership with different brands can affect your own brand promotion. And I think that is something which is always underestimated by small businesses and startups. And this is something they should definitely focus on more so that they can actually elevate their own branding image and brand perception. There are multiple ways it can be affected by other brand promotions, but here are the seven which I feel definitely helps both the brands if they do this particular step in a strategic way. The number one is your brand exposure. So let's say you are dealing in certain products and categories or services, and you want different exposure to different type of audience and markets. Then aligning with somebody who has a better brand in different category where you might not be competing with their products, you might be complementing them, and then at the same time you are gaining access to their audiences. That is something actually can help you a lot in your own brand exposure. The second important point is credibility and trust. Most of the brand which has a lot of real brand value, for example Louis Vuitton, Coke, or Accenture, Tata, something like that, they have brand value which can actually quantified in numbers. Like Accenture has a brand value of 40 billion. That can be quantifiable because they have a credibility and trust in the market. Same way, you can partner with brands and products in your category where you can build your credibility and trust through their brand value and things like that. Some of the companies have done this very well, and if you carefully see in sports in US, each bank or bigger company has taken some stadiums in NFL games and things like that. That is all strategic branding. MetLife Stadium in New York, AT&T Stadium in Dallas, things like that. So all these they are trying to build trust and credibility by riding the trust and credibility of other brand. So if they can do, you can also do that, and you should definitely do that. Now, third one is shared marketing, what do you call, resources and budgets and things like that. When you are combining with somebody else, you can actually share a lot of marketing resources and reduce your own cost and effort. For example, if you are participating in an event, and in that event somebody whom you can partner with, you can actually have a larger booth, and you are pulling more audience from both the sides, and you can have both can have more exposure. So you should definitely think through who might be your complementary partners, and you can work through them to see how you can affect your own brand. Another point is that you will get access to new markets. And if you analyze carefully, all the bigger companies or even smaller companies enter into any market with joint ventures and things like that. The reason is they want to encash the credibility and trust of a local brand to access the gain in the market. Examples can be in India, it can be something like Bajaj Alliance or Tata AIG. All those are joint ventures riding on the value of local brands. Same thing can be done by you if you figure out you are catering a different segment of market. Let's say you are in Florida and you have certain products or service which works very well in people around beach areas, then you can partner with somebody in West Coast, let's say in San Diego or in Houston, to offer similar things, and that way you can gain access to new markets. So a lot of ways to think through. Also, you can have innovative products. So if you are in a certain field, you always innovate in that related field, and it hardly happens then you go out of your way and innovate something which is totally different. But in current scenario, that's not going to work for you. Customers are looking for omni-channel experiences, and personalized experiences, which is not possible if you stuck to only one category or product or services. So you have to innovate along with your complementary partners. I would say sometimes even along with your competitors, because competitors also push you a little bit harder on something. And if you partner with somebody who might be complementary, then you might be innovating far better than what you might be innovating yourself. So that is another big advantage of uh, partnering with other brands and figuring out that you can have more innovative products. The next point is your search engine optimization and digital presence or digital growth, I would say. That will be definitely impacted if you partner with a brand which is already established and has a reputation in the market, and you can ride their reputation and their audience on online to build your own profile. You can build by doing yourself. It might take more time. You can shorten the timeline by partnering with some brand which might be helpful for you. And the last one is enhanced brand perception. In branding, the most important thing is probably the perception about the brand product or service rather than the product itself. So you might be getting same kind of product, let's say, which is doesn't have a label, but if it has a label, you probably pay premium for that. That is called enhanced perception because of the branding, and it comes from timeliness and then things like that, which will be a integrated part of branding management. So you should definitely see somebody who can actually enhance your perception in the market and work out a plan with them, maybe 6 months, 1 year, and things like that, where you can build your own perception in a better way. Only two things are most important in this category. First, you have to find out partners who are strategic to you. You cannot just partner with anybody. If your vision, your quality standards, your customer service, and things like that are not aligned with the partner, then you will struggle to gain out of it. Actually, you might lose customers. And second thing is that never mismatch your long-term goal with a short-term, what you call, gain and things like that. That will be a bigger issue, because if you mismatch your brands with a different partner, it will be very hard to switch back to your old audience or the original audience which you are targeting. Customer segmentation is something which is very hard to break in. If you see carefully, whether it is Costco, Walmart, Target, or Macy's, or Home Goods in US, everyone has a different customer segment. You might know that same product might be cheaper in Walmart, but there are a segment of customer who will never put their feet in Walmart to buy that product. Same goes for people in Macy's, customers of Macy's, and same goes for customers of Home Goods. So it's the profiling of customer is very segmented, and if you target wrong brand partnership, you might end up selling a luxury goods in Walmart, which will never become a luxury. So you have to be very careful about where to partner, whom to partner, and whom not to partner is also very important. If you know whom to partner, well and good. If you don't know whom to partner with, then here is a tip. You should try to decline first or strike out with whom you don't want to partner. Because once you start striking out people whom you don't want to partner, you end up with probably very few names, and then you know in those names which ones are the best ones for your business, your brand. So start that way. I think that will help you a lot. So this is what I wanted to cover today, and let me know your feedback. I'm happy to answer any question or explain it further. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment below if you think that I have missed something or something which I have to explain further. Happy to help all of you. Thank you very much. Bye bye.